Have you ever felt a chill run down your spine while looking at an old, decrepit house? Or heard a strange noise in the wind that sounded almost like a word? Today, we're journeying to a place where such feelings are just the beginning. We're venturing into the isolated, decaying hills of rural Massachusetts, to a village steeped in shadow and superstition. This is the world of H.P. Lovecraft's masterpiece, the Dunwich Horror. Our story begins in the dilapidated hamlet of Dunwich, a place the rest of the world has forgotten, and for good reason. The people here are insular, their bloodlines tangled, and they whisper tales of ancient evils that lurk in the woods. It's in this unsettling setting that we meet the Waitley family, a name synonymous with dark rumors and black magic. At the heart of the family is Old Man Waitley, a practitioner of forbidden arts, and his albino, somewhat deformed daughter, Lavinia. In 1913, Lavinia gives birth to a son, Wilbur. But this is no ordinary child. The father is unknown, and the baby's arrival is shrouded in mystery and fear. The locals whisper that the father couldn't have been human. From the very beginning, Wilbur is ... different. He grows at an astonishing rate. At just 10 months old, he can walk and talk. By 4, he looks like a boy of 10. By 10, he's a fully grown man, albeit a strange and unsettling one. He's tall, dark, and has a goat-like look about him. He always wears thick, heavy clothing, no matter the weather, as if he's hiding something beneath. And the sounds from the Waitley farmhouse ... They're not just the sounds of a growing boy. They're guttural, non-human, and they grow louder and more violent with each passing year. Old Man Waitley raises his grandson with a singular, terrifying purpose. He fills Wilbur's head with arcane lore and teaches him rituals from ancient, blasphemous books. Their goal is to summon something from beyond the stars, a being of immense power and malevolence. Before he passes away, the old man gives Wilbur his final instructions. He must continue to feed the thing upstairs and find a complete copy of the most dreaded book of all, the Necronomicon. Why does he need this book? Well, the family's copy is damaged, missing the crucial pages that detail how to fully summon the cosmic entity they worship. Wilbur knows these pages are locked away in the library of Miskatonic University in nearby Arkham. And so, the strange, goatish man from Dunwich makes his journey to the city, his very presence casting a shadow of unease over the learned academics. At the university, Wilbur's unsettling appearance and his request for the Necronomicon immediately raise red flags. The head librarian, Dr. Henry Armitage, is a scholar of the occult. He has read enough of these dark texts to recognize the danger Wilbur represents. He sees the ambition and the sheer alien wrongness in Wilbur's eyes. Armitage and his colleagues, Professor Rice and Dr. Morgan, refuse his request, sensing that handing over the book would be like handing a match to an arsonist in a world made of kindling. Denied, Wilbur doesn't give up. His desperation grows. Back in Dunwich, the thing in the farmhouse is getting bigger. The walls of the house strain and bulge. Strange noises echo through the hills at night, and livestock vanish from neighboring farms, leaving behind only strange, massive tracks. Wilbur knows he's running out of time. He must get the Necronomicon, so he decides to steal it. One dark night, Wilbur breaks into the Miskatonic Library, but he's not prepared for the library's watchdog, a powerful guard dog trained to be fearless. The dog, instinctively sensing the unnatural evil in Wilbur, attacks him ferociously. The struggle is brief and violent. When Armitage and the others arrive, they find a scene of pure horror. Wilbur Waitley is dead on the floor, but as they look upon his body, the true terror is revealed. As his heavy clothes are torn away, they see that Wilbur was never fully human. Below the waist, his body is a writhing mass of tentacles, suckers, and eyes, a nightmarish non-human appendage that confirms the darkest rumors about his parentage. He was only half human, a monstrous hybrid designed for a single terrible purpose. With Wilbur gone, you might think the horror is over, but it has just begun. Back at the Waitley farmhouse, the second part of the plan is now in motion. With no one left to feed it or keep it contained, the thing upstairs, Wilbur's twin brother, finally breaks free. But this twin is nothing like Wilbur. It's an invisible monster of colossal size, a seething, amorphous creature that barrels through Dunwich like a hurricane of destruction. It flattens farmhouses, snaps trees like twigs, and leaves behind enormous, plate-sized tracks. The villagers can't see it, but they can hear its thundering footsteps and its horrifying, flute-like cries that sound like a twisted form of speech. They can smell its foul, otherworldly stench. Dunwich is plunged into a state of absolute terror as this unseen behemoth rampages through the valley. Dr. Armitage, having deciphered Wilbur's coded diary, understands the true nature of the threat. The creature is the child of Yog-Sothoth, an outer god, and its goal is to clear the way for its father to enter our world and consume everything. Armed with this terrifying knowledge, Armitage, Rice, and Morgan know they are the only ones who can stop it. They race to Dunwich, armed not with weapons, but with ancient incantations and chemical powders. The final confrontation takes place atop Sentinel Hill, a place of ancient stone circles and dark legends. The three professors prepare the ritual. As the invisible monster approaches, they begin to chant the complex, ancient words. They throw a special powder into the air, and for a terrifying, fleeting moment, the creature is made visible. The sight is enough to shatter the sanity of any ordinary person. It's a colossal, ever-shifting mass of ropey tentacles, mouths, and eyes, a living, breathing embodiment of cosmic chaos. It's described as being bigger than a barn, a true Lovecraftian nightmare made real. As the spell takes hold, the creature writhes in agony. It cries out to its father in the sky, a booming, thunderous voice that shakes the very earth. And then, with a final, cataclysmic burst of lightning from a clear sky, the monster dissolves, banished back to the dimension from whence it came. Silence falls over Dunwich. The horror is over, but the scars remain. The land itself is scorched and broken where the monster fell. The minds of those who witnessed it are forever changed. Dr. Armitage and his colleagues return to Arkham, keepers of a terrible secret, forever aware of the thin veil that separates our reality from the vast, uncaring horrors of the cosmos. The people of Dunwich will never forget the terror that descended upon their village, a chilling reminder that some doors are best left unopened. The Dunwich horror is more than just a monster story. It's a quintessential tale of cosmic dread, the fear of the unknown, and the terrifying idea that humanity is just a tiny, insignificant speck in a universe filled with ancient, powerful beings who could wipe us out without a second thought. It's a story that stays with you long after you've finished it. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the heart of Lovecraft's darkness. If you enjoyed this dive into classic horror, please hit that like button and be sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the shadows. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Lovecraft story is. Until next time, stay curious and maybe don't read any strange old books you find in the attic.